Hello, welcome to Shed TV. My name's Keith. In this video I'm going to be looking at the Makita DTW285 impact wrench. Here it is. I'm going to be unboxing that and trying it out. Okay then, let's get it out of the box and see what we've got. Nice little belt clip, so I'll put that straight on I think. This is a compact brushless impact wrench, which of course is from the same 18 volt LXT range as many of the other Makita tools. I've quite a selection, and takes a standard 18 volt LXT battery. There's a 3 amp hour one here, so that'll probably do the trick. Just pop that on. Some of the later 18 volt batteries have got a display on the back showing how much capacity is in, and as you can see this one's quite low. Also on the front of this particular unit, when you pull the trigger, it shows a display of the battery capacity for I suppose if you've got a battery that doesn't have one of those displays on it. It also has a control for the light, which is here. At the moment this is set so that the light doesn't come on. By pressing and holding that button, the light will come on for a moment and go out, and then when I press the trigger it comes on and stays on for 10 seconds afterwards. So that's a toggle switch that allows you to do that there. Also you have settings for the amount of force you would like to have for tightening and loosening bolts, and you can set that to high torque for tightening and high torque for loosening with automatic stop, for example. There are a number of permutations there. Size and weight wise, it's actually very similar to the DTD is it 146? Yeah, 146 that a lot of people will have with the screwdriver type fitting, as opposed to this with its half-inch socket drive. So there's a fresh battery, as you can see, fully charged, and if I turn it around, pull the trigger, you can see that had that been a battery that didn't have its own display, you can see that it's fully charged. You'll also note that these 3 lights in the centre are on. I believe that configuration means that it's on maximum tightening hardness, I believe they call it, so that's to torque up a bolt as tightly as you can. I'm going to set it to the opposite of that, which is maximum untightening with auto stop. So that means it'll apply as much force as possible to undo a bolt or a nut, but then it should automatically stop spinning. Makita claim that this impact wrench has got a 400 Newton meter nut busting capability. Now I'm not quite sure how you tighten something down to 400 Newton meters to test it. Particularly if, like me, you've only got a torque wrench that goes up to 200 Newton meters. So I've taken these 2 M16 nuts on a bit of studding here, put them in the vise, and got my breaker bar, put that on there, and I've tightened that as much as I possibly can. You can see how well it can do undoing that. So in this mode, when you pull the trigger, pull it hard, it spins and stops, even though I've still got my finger on the trigger. So that gives a quick burst to undo the nut. I imagine in this case, because there's only a small amount of thread there, it'll probably spin the nut right off before it stops. But let's give it a try. Not quite, it's there. So yeah, that's done exactly what it said on the tin. Not the most scientific test, I know, but that certainly seems quite impressive. I think I'm going to go outside, put a 21mm socket on here, and see how it fares with taking a wheel nut off the car. Okay, well these wheels have been on here for 6 months to my knowledge, since the brakes were last done, and they were put on in the garage, so I imagine they're probably quite tight. Let's give it a go. There you go. Well, I don't think there's much argument about that, it's very effective. Well, there it is, quick rundown of the Makita DTW285, and hardly the most scientific tests ever, as I said a minute ago. but it certainly does seem to perform well. It's certainly very lightweight, and the main thing for me is it's compatible with the tools system that I've already got in terms of the batteries and chargers. And also it was really quite inexpensive. List price for this is about £165, and I actually found that online for 110, including postage, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. I'm really impressed with that. Obviously it'll take time to demonstrate quite how effective it is in real use, but I hope you found that useful, and thanks for watching. Hope to see you in another video. Bye bye.